What's up, you? For today's video, with the full Oricorio forms team, we have the Baile, the Pom-Pom style, the Paw style, and the Sensu style. 6 years ago, I did this team on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Wow, it's such a long time ago, and I thought I'd give it a bit of a revamp because they got really cool abilities, and I really haven't used these Pokemon in a main series game for a long time. Today is all going to be doubles battles because we're going to be simply focusing on the Dancer ability. Now, first battle here, this one is against Luke, and we have a Survivor and Mimikyu lead. If you enjoy the doubles battles, if you enjoy the theme teams, if you want to support the channel, hit that like button. Alright, we've got two Oricorios here. I know that's really surprising. And we got a lot of dancing moves here. So what I'm going to be doing is trying to get the Dancer ability to activate as much as possible. What does the Dancer ability do? Basically, what happens is when a Oricorio uses a dance move, Dancer activates, and then the other Oricorio will use the dancing move too, and then it'll use its own move after that. So it's super, super cool. I gotta say too, the shinies on Oricorio are probably some of the cleanest forms shinies I've actually known on any other Pokemon. They're really, really cool. And question of today is, what is your favorite Oricorio? What do you think of Oricorio? I think they're really cool. So we got this little strategy with, we got the Baile and the, not the Pom-Pom one, the Pow. Did you say it Pow or Paw? I'm not really sure. So we've got the, go with the Baile one first here. So we've got Quiver Dance, Revelation Dance, Hurricane and Swift. We've got Max Attack and Max Special Attack, Naive Nature, and Focus Sash as the item. Now the Paw, we've got the Sword Dance, Revelation Dance, Air Cutter, and Icy Wind, and also Focus Sash and Max Attack and Max Special Attack. So I was really trying to capitalize on all the stats that Dancer was happening. The cool thing about Revelation Dance too is it actually takes the typing from the Pokemon, and it also takes the typing from the Terra as well. So say you've got a certain Terra on a Pokemon, Revelation Dance will turn into that Terra, which is really, really cool. So that's going to be the end of the Survivor and the Mimikyu there, and we're going to have a nice little birdie cry there, I think. Now the next Pokemon is Goodra the Radiant. Actually not a bad shiny too. And the next Pokemon we got here, wait, Saltantis. Oh, it's like Lurantis, but it's Saltantis, and it's wearing its green pajamas today. So I'm going to go for the Icy Wind there. It's a multi-hitting move. Obviously, only moves with the word dance in it do activate. So there are other dance moves outside of what Oricorio learns that you can use, like Fiery Dance. But I'm simply going to be using Oricorios today to try and get as many dance actually activations throughout this video. Now, question of the day. Like, I don't know if anyone can actually do this, but in this entire video, how many times did the dance ability activate? If someone gets the answer to that, I'll be very, very surprised. Now, I've actually gone through and counted them. I want to see if anyone can actually get the same answer. Next Pokemon is going to be Oricorio Sensu, and we got Oricorio Pom-Pom here. So this is, let me swap these sets over. So we've got a Quiver Dance, Revelation Dance, Acrobatics, and Hurricane set. Person Berry as the item, and we got Max Attack and Max Speed, Naive Nature. My other one's got Feather Dance, sorry, not Feather Dance, Sword Dance, Teeter Dance, and Rain Dance. So I tried to give them all the dance moves that virtually all the Oricorios could give. So this is a Teeter Dance combination here, so I go for Teeter Dance, confuse all the Pokemon on the field. Once my Oricorio Sensu ate its berry, it could go for a fully maxed acrobatics too. I think the Dancer ability is like super, super cool. I've got something really exciting too in this video, people, so make sure you keep watching. I'm going to show you Dancer taken to the next level, right? Just a little bit of absolute Pimp Night Gold coming up. So we're going to go for a Quiver Dance here. So once again, there, just to go over this ability if you've never seen this in action before. So if I use any move with, say, for example, I use Quiver Dance, right? Then my other partner, Oricorio, will the Dancer ability will activate, and it'll use it too. But it can still use another move on that turn. So I was really trying to capitalize on boosting moves. So I could use Quiver Dance, and then, you know, my other Oricorio could use Sword Dance. So that way I could have like these crazy powerful mix sets, which are pretty cool. So we got the Lurantis going for a Night Slash on my Sensu. It does take it fairly well there. Now Goodra is going to be confused, but it goes for a Scummy Water. And the Scummy Water is going to miss one of the Oricorio, but it's going to land on my Sensu and do 2 damage. Now, this Lorantis there, it wasn't too threatening. Now, one thing about Lorantis too, it actually got a mega nerf with its ability Contrary, because it doesn't get superpower anymore. That is really huge for it, because that was like, the best sort of competitive set you could use it. So it's very unfortunate for poor little Lorantis there. So now we're going to go for the Revelation Dance. This is obviously a ghost type, and that is going to be the end of the Salt Antis. Now, another thing too, people, I will be bringing back the Pokemon sweeps this month onwards. And I mean February onwards. So you got a lot of Pokemon sweeps coming your way. I've sort of done nearly all of my moveset guides. That was my plan for January. And now we're going to get into a lot of Pokemon sweeps. A lot to look forward to there. So now we're going to go into the Terra Ghost. Now, this is pretty cool. I have to say, my favorite Oricorio out of all these would probably be Sensu. Now, from my understanding, these are based on dances. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. And they're like specific dances in real life. I think so. So yeah, I like the Sensu one because it's got like the little fans there. I used to have one of them. You could sort of fold it out and then you could sort of like flick it out. Oh, it was really cool. So that's going to be it of the Sensu Ghost right there. And wait. It's going to turn into a ghost. It didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Now we've got a Terra here on the Goodra, and the Goodra is actually going to go into a Terra Dragon, and this looks actually pretty cool. Like, it's got like a little dragon. It's like a little dragon on top of the dragon, right? It's super cool. So here we go. We got the Goodra going for the, I guess you can go for Protect It. Snaps out of Confusion. Now, I knew that I could outspeed this. I wonder if I can actually outspeed it this turn, if they got any speed EVs here. However, I went for the Revelation Dance there, and it's going to hit the Protect. Next turn, I'm going to go for the Revelation Dance here. It's going to be an electric type move, and that was just probably enough to take out the Goodra before it hit me with a good Dragon Pulse. That is the first battle, people. Hope you enjoyed some of the interactions of the Dancer ability. Now I'm really going to step things up a notch and show you even more. This is a battle against Gage. Now, what we're going to do here, we're both using Oricorio. So, I was talking about the Dancer ability and affecting your partner. It can actually affect the opponent if they've got Dancer too, which is super cool. So we've got a lot of Dancer moves here. It's going to be absolutely crazy dance moves. I'm going to show you my best dance moves. I'm actually really terrible at dancing. So anyway, we've got a sword dance here. So once one of the Oricorio uses a dance move, right, that means not only my partner Pokemon, the opponent's two Pokemon will use the dance move too. So this sort of made for some really interesting plays here and some actually abnormally long sort of turns here. So all the Oricorios are currently getting some boosts here. I've gone for the Revelation Dance. Now that's a problem too, because that means the other Oricorios can use Revelation Dance here as well. So here it comes here. I live with a Focus Sash. Now I thought Focus Sash would be a good item on my first two Pokemon, especially because I had all these setup moves and stuff like that. So going for Revelation Dance there on my Baile set, and the Oricorio just lives on 1 health. It was really close, and now the opponent Sensu is going to use it against me and take out my little Oricorio paw there. So that's very unfortunate. Now, however, I'm going to go for the Revelation Dance, and I'm going to hit that Sensu hard, and that is the end of that, which is really nice. So obviously with the Oricorio, let me go over this. So the Sensu is a fire type for Revelation Dance. The Paw Set obviously is a psychic type. The Pom-Pom is an electric type, and with the Sensu, it's a ghost type. So it takes their primarily type, not the flying type, the other one. However, as I mentioned before, when you go for a Terra type, Revelation Dance actually changes with the Terra, which is like super cool. So now the next Pokemon I come out here, well, it's an Oricorio. Now we virtually had the same team. We had like it's almost a mirror match. It is a mirror match, like you would read about it. So now we got 2 Bailes and 2 Pom-Poms. You got like the little cheerleaders on the side, you know. Has anyone actually ever done cheerleading in their life before? You get those, I don't know what you call them. I'm not sure. They're like streamers, I think, and you jump up and down there. So anyway, we're going to get lots of speed boosts here. Dancer is going to activate for the 69th time here, and it's going to have, it's got a Toxic Orb as the item. That's interesting. Now, I've got something even more interesting after this battle too. I like to really push the envelope and take things to the max, people, so make sure you check out the next battle after this. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So we're going to get like so many boosts here, and here comes the Teeter Dance. Now, Teeter Dance was a mega troll move, right? because obviously if I use Teeter Dance, that means all the other Oricorios would use Teeter Dance too. So my Personberry set kind of got countered really, really hard there too, and especially against this. Obviously, Pokemon that are already confused are going to be unaffected by the Teeter Dance again, right? So the Oricorio is going to hit itself in confusion. Man, that really, really looks good. The black and red looks great, I have to admit. Like, I think it might be a draw out of the Baile or the Sensu one. They're both so good. So anyway here, I'm going to be confused. I'm living on 1 health here, hoping I can get my attack off, and I got a Teeter Dance off, which is absolutely incredible stuff here. So Teeter Dance is going to make everybody spin right round. Now, I don't know what sort of EVs my opponent was running. I don't know if it was bulky or offensive, but they were really, really going to be hitting hard regardless because of all the status moves that were actually being used here. So the Pom-Pom hits itself in confusion there, and it's also got a Toxorb. So I'm thinking it's got something like Facade. I'm trying to think of any other moves that could actually use that. Anyway, Oricorio is going to be fainting there. That is the end of that, and that's 2 Pokemon down. Now Dancer is going to come to effect, and my Oricorio is going to go for its attacking whip. I'm hoping I don't hit myself in confusion, and I do. I hit myself in the face with a Pom-Pom. Oh, it didn't hurt too much because it was, really fluffy and stuff. So anyway, the my Oricorio Baile, it's hard to keep up here with all the Oricorios, is going to be fainting to confusion as well. So suddenly half my team is gone. So now we've got 2 Pokemon on either side fainted, and we've got the next part coming out here, and we've got, wait, have we got the same one coming? I think we do. No, we don't. We've got the Sensu one there. That's a really, really nice shiny. It's like purple-blue sort of tinge here. So I'm going to go for a Terra here. Now, I actually quite like to Terra my Sensu one quite a lot. It was quite good there. Got those ghostly little fans. I got my fans in my feathers, right? I go and whack someone with them, and it just slides right through their face. So Oricorio is still confused, and I get that Revelation Dance off that electric type. That's going to be super effective, taking out the Baile, which is awesome. So now there's only 1 more left. Now, I've got no idea what this is going to be. However, Revelation Dance is also going to be activated on my partner too. So here it comes here on the Oricorio, and that has taken it out in 1 shot, and I think that's the end of the battle. Yes, it is. That's the end of the battle. Thank you, Gage, for the battle, and thank you for the Oricorio battle. But it's not ends there, people. We've got a multi-battle. I was like, we got to do this. We've got 4 people, including myself, all using Oricorio. So myself and Gage, we actually partnered up in this battle, and we had Mr. Destructo and Lord Alzor. These are our 2 opponents here. This was wild. So what we thought, right, is that we're going to see how long we can actually get a turn to go. So not only on Pipnite's channel do you learn cool things, you learn about the soul, you also learn really, really interesting stuff you're probably never ever going to see anywhere else. So we got all 4 of the, actually this is a battle between the normals and the shinies too. I only just noticed. Kath had so much fun editing this one. She was going through all the Oricorios and it was getting pretty salty. So anyway, lots of attacks here. So essentially, when you think about it, there's 4 Oricorios on the field. Say we use a dancing move each, right? That means there's going to be 2 attacks from every single Oricorio. So that's going to be like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks every single turn. So now we got all these Revelation Dances. They're getting fired off left, right, and center here. It's actually kind of hard to keep up with all the attacks that are going on at the moment. So that's going to be the end of the first Oricorio there. This is kind of interesting too, because we had some other items that's actually pretty cool too that we'll get to in a sec there. So dance is going to come into effect. Oricorio is going to go for its little dance there, and that's going to be the end of the Oricorio Pom-Pom. I think that was mine. I can't remember. It's hard to know. Actually, no, I was on the left. This was my Oricorio here. So go for the Revelation Dance, and after that first turn, there was that many dances you could poke a stick at them, right? That was only 1 Pokemon surviving, so it did make for quite a fast sort of battles thing after all the dances, right? But then I was thinking to myself, how could I make the longest turn in the history of Pokemon? So out comes Oricorio number 2 here, the Sensu number 2, and I went for Quiver Dance here. Now watch this. The Oricorio Baile, the opposing one, actually had an item, and it was Mirror Herb, right? If you don't know what Mirror Herb does, it copies, no, the Sensu Sensu had it. The Sensu had a mirror herb. So last time in the matchup it had it, and the Sensu had it too. So it actually copied Dancer's boost, the Quiver Dancer's boost, and then it was going to use Dancer afterwards. So loads and loads of boosts for the Sensu. It's just like absolutely jacked up right now. Now this is the turn we started going. No, this is the turn we started going for all the Quiver Dancers, the Sword Dancers there. But then I was thinking how I could, I was thinking to myself how I could make the longest turn ever with Teeter Dance, because Teeter Dance just made things really, really slow because everyone got confused there, and then we have to wait for the chickens to fly around. Anyway, so all the Oricorios are getting more boost here, more boost than you can poke a stick at. I think I was like during the battle, and then I was looking at the status, and like seriously, the attack stat was nearly max, the special attack was nearly max too. It was actually pretty cool. Now also, I've got Rain Dance on one of these too, but it doesn't, it's some reason it doesn't attempt to use Rain Dance again. I think because you can't activate Rain Dance back to back. It only could be working once, but it doesn't even come up. It doesn't even say like a fail. So that's an interesting little fact there. Now, this will work on other Pokemon too, like I mentioned. Say if you've got a Volcarona that's used Fiery Dance. I think there's another move called Victory Dance. So there's lots of other dance moves that you can couple with this too. So if you've got any cool ideas as the other Pokemon with dance moves, maybe give Oricorio a try. It's super, super cool. But you can see this is the troll turn. This turn, I think I counted it. Actually, I didn't even speed this up. All I did was cut out the waiting animation in between us selecting our move, but I think this move went for nearly 1 or 2 minutes. It was absolutely crazy. So by the time we all used Teeter Dance and got confused, I believe it was 1 to 2 minutes. It was crazy, like length of time here, people. But yes, we got this little Oricorio. I think this is, this is the Sensu one. So wait, it's Sensu versus Sensu and Baile versus Baile. I think is it Baile or Bailey? Because it's like an E at the end. I'm pretty sure there is there. You know how good I am at pronouncing Pokemon names there. So Oricorio, 69 is confused there, and it's going to get through and have a Quiver Dance. So there's so many stat boosts here. It's absolutely crazy. I was thinking another cool thing you could do with maybe Esparta. Esparta with Oricorio. That'd be really cool. Like some other cool things. And Mirror Herb, that'd be cool too. So I'm just trying to think of some other cool little strategies you'd like to see. But let me know if you do enjoy these doubles battles, people. They are pretty fun. When I can actually do something like this with them. So Oricorio, I think this is the last time that I use, that the opponent got the Quiver Dance, and then I think we started attacking. We're getting very, very close to the, oh no, there's another Teeter Dance. How many are there? So this is Teeter Dance number 3 right here, and man, the last time I was seeing this many teats is when I was a baby. So anyway, Oricorio Baile, Sensu is going to be confused here, and it's actually going to be able to get a hit itself a confusion there. I thought it was going to get a Quiver Dance up, but it didn't. It hit itself. So Dance is going to come into effect. Baile is confused at the moment. Oh man, I don't even know what's actually happening. Oh, I went for Teeter Dance again. Oh no, this is the other Teeter Dance one. Oh, I see. So Teeter Dance is now... Oh, another thing I've got to say too. So a copied move from Dancer can't be copied like continually over and over. Like once it does it once, that's it. You got to like wait to the next turn. So just how mechanics of the dance there. So it can only be done once by that one Pokemon. Like you can't be stuck in this like endless loop of moves. Alright, so finally that turn ended. I don't know if anyone was counting how long that went for, but I believe that nearly went for 2 or 3 minutes. So we got the Sensu. Oh, it's got a little dragon on its head. It's dragging these fans. So here it comes, people. It's going to snap out of confusion, and it's going to use a Revelation Dance Dragon, which is really, really cool there. And that's going to be dragging my Sensu out of half of its health, which is pretty good. So Dance is going to come into effect again here. Now, Revelation Dance is being used. That means both the Bales are going to use it, and then my Sensu is going to use it as well. I nearly said my Sensei. So not very effective there. Obviously, a dragon, and then the fire, not very effective. Now Sensei is going to go for, I'm just going to call it Sensei instead of Sensu. My Sensei hits itself in confusion, and I've been watching, lately I've been watching Cobra Kai. If anyone watched Cobra Kai, there's like a lot of Senseis in there. It's like, it's sort of like what it is. It's like the Karate Kid, but like, the Karate Kid videos, but it's like a new version of it. Actually, it's pretty good there. So anyway, I think it's got like 1 more season or something like that coming up. So anyway, back to the battle. I'm sort of going on a little bit of a ramble here. These turns are going for 69 years. Sensu's going to go for a Revelation Dance there, and that is almost enough to take out the Dragon Sensu. So here comes another Revelation Dance. I believe this is the next turn here. It's hard to keep up if this is the same turn or not. Anyway, my Sensu is going to faint here. I think, yeah, we're getting close to 2 down. Yeah, it's a draw at the moment. It's still a draw after all this time. So here comes another Revelation Dance here. This is going to be a fire one. That is going to be a disrespect KO there on the Sensei. The Sensei Dragon has fainted, people. And we got 3 Pokemon down, so now we're halfway, because in these doubles, multi-battles, you can bring 3 Pokemon each, right? So each of the people, we got 3, 6, 9, 12 Pokemon. So you get to see Dancer 12 times in a row. You'll never see so many Pokemon dance in your life. Now, on that topic, I have done a dancing Pokemon team too, but I might do a new one. There's a couple of new dancing Pokemon. Also, people, if you want to check out my old Oricorio team, the link is in the description too there, because I think I only did it in singles. Like, I don't know, if anyone does go to there and leaves a comment, I'll drop a little heart on your comment there. All right, here we go. We got a Terrifier. Now, I did this to make sure my opponents would be very, very terrified, and this would be like a very, very powerful Revelation Dance. Now, I'm going to snap out a confusion. No, we got a Helping Hand. Very nice. So, Helping Hand there, coming from the Baile set, and Oricorio snaps out of confusion too. I'm not really sure which one it was, but it was definitely one of them. And wait, one of them's got Bright Powder. Did you see that scummy miss? So, Bright Powder Revelation Dance, only on Pin Rush Shell there, and now it's going to get a Quiver Dance. Man, Quiver Dance, Teeter Dance, they're all rhyming. So now the Sensu, no, the Baile, the Sensu's fainted. The Baile is now going to go for Quiver Dance. I'm trying to keep up my best here, people. This is top 10 narration right now. And now the other Baile on the other side is going to go for Quiver Dance. I wonder how many times I've said dance in this video. Like, you wouldn't read about it. So anyway, dance is going to come into effect again. I have to say, though, out of all the dancing Pokemon, I feel like the cheerleader Pom-Pom one, it kind of pulls it off the best with those big yellow Pom-Poms now. Oh, it's got Terrablast. So Terrablast is going to be still, I think that's still a normal type move because they haven't Terra. And now we've got another Terra here. Now, this is my partner. They're going to go their Oricorio into a Terra. Oh, a Terra Rock one. So that's pretty cool. Wait a second. How does Oricorio balance that big rock on its head? I feel like it'll just like splat it, you know, like the rock goes on there, splat. Here comes the Revelation Dance from the opposing Baile set. That's not going to be very effective. That's actually pretty good. That tanked that fire type really, really nicely. Speaking of fire types, I'm getting fired up here. Using the Revelation Dance fire on the opposing Oricorio does good damage though, even though it does actually resist that. And here comes another Revelation Dance from my partners. That was the rock type, and Baile will not be leaving that one. It is going to be bailing out of this matchup. So now we've got 2 left. We've got the Pom-Pom one left and 1 more Pokemon. Here comes the Revelation Dance. This is a electric attack. Almost takes out the Oricorio Rock. Very close. And now, of course, this is going to be its actual move here, because the other one was the Dancer Revelation Dance. I feel like I'm playing Dance Dance Revolution 69. So that's the end of the Oricorio Pom-Pom. There's 1 more left there. Also, my partner's got that Life Orb too. Wait a second. I think that's the end of the battle. Wait, no, is it though? No, one of the Bailes fainted. I went for a Revelation. It is a Revolution. A Revelation Dance, and that is going to take out one of the Baile sets here. Now, the next Pokemon to come in here is going to be the Paw set. I ate this fruit the other day, and it was called Paw-Paw. It actually wasn't very nice, though. It may have not been Paw-Paw. It sort of looked like a strawberry, but it had like these, they weren't spikes. They're like little sprouts coming out. I don't know what I even ate, but it was disgusting. Anyway, so Oricorio is going to go for some balloons, and I'm going to pop those balloons with a nice Revelation Dance. And that is the end of the Oricorio multi-battle and the most dance moves you'll ever see in your life. Hope you enjoyed it, people. Something a bit different, something a bit new. I'll catch you for a guide a little bit later on. Peace out, people.